Sorry, my mom came out to check the mail, so I um stopped recording. I had a real chance here. I played AB to set up. Well, I had AEILST left in my rec. I drew a D, so I had details and dilates and SAB, or details and dilates and capons, and Conrad's play of sugaring blocked both. So then I played the S here, diffs and phis instead, and drew correlate, but then he drew another bingo which I hadn't seen before and challenged. Okay, if I play something like lay here, that's LEY, that's $33. If I play rye there instead, that's 32, but it leaves me a slightly better rack. Wow, I'm being watched by some serious people. Everybody watching this game is better than I am. Except maybe Halcyon, whoever that is. Oh, that's right, but there are things that could get me out of this. I know AIA is a word which it isn't in the American dictionary, for instance. Alright, here I have things like a G, A, J, E, E. Or maybe G, J, E, E, oak, and bay. How many E's are left versus A's, though? There are a lot more E's left, so I would want to play the E's, because I might draw another one. Okay. I mean, opening a spot might be a good thing to do, but not when I have this. You don't want to open a spot when you have this bad a rack. Okay. I don't even have anything resembling a bingo rack, so this is a loss. With all those E's in blank, that still wasn't a bad play, though, I don't think. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was one of the best places to play. I was going to play there myself. Something like Hug. Um, Nothing good at all. And I mean, I'm not going to draw bingo if I try to play anything that will open something up. So, um, maybe Axel and see if I draw an E and a blank for exile. Okay. And I did. He's obviously going to get an E to block that, but he's got to be careful not to give me something else. I haven't found a bingo yet. And that blocked everything. All right. I'm not sure because it has to be valid if you do not challenge. I'm sugaring has to be yes. Did not look at enough parts of speech. Yeah, I mean, I was sort of wrecked in that one because my mom came out. Not that I would have won anyway, but I forfeited an awful lot. Back in the day anyway, but usually not on games that long. So he drew the first play on each game. I know yop is the word Y-A-W-P, but not Y-O-W-P, I don't think. This is pretty lame, but it might be something like the best. Wait, alright, nonal and nylon are the obvious things here. No, I don't want to leave that many consonants. Something with the D. Not that I see really, alright. Nonal, it's gotta be. I don't know why I always like to check who's watching my games, I know. That would be a good block if I was setting something up. I really wasn't. It does stop me from scoring well, except for this. If eft was a verb, which I don't think it is, then efted would obviously be better. Yeah. Low scoring recs that you can't bingo are annoying. Well, alright, there's nothing I could do about that. I did not realize that was more of a setup than a block or a consonant dump. I almost certainly have a bingo through one of the letters he played. I mean, I know deterring, that probably would not be an alternate spelling of deterring with only one R instead of two, which is the most obvious thing to look at. regated, obviously, but that doesn't fit. Oh, if I have a 7, I might be able to slide through here because of QI, okay, right? Tigered. I really don't think tigered would work. I definitely have a bingo here, but I haven't studied recently enough to know what it would be, or remember what it would be. Alright, I'll just blow my eye and play here, I guess. Oh, I got another eye, so I got another chance. Oh, and it would be renewing, except there's no N to use because get it, it's an application, but it's not a word. Again, I might have a bingo here. This looks promising, but like wearing no. So W is definitely a good, is definitely the only bad thing to have here. Alright, I could play U and I if that doesn't score. Alright, he blocked that. Oh, but he might have given me something through the T. That's a possibility. Re-winged, no. Again, renewing is what I see, but I don't think get it is a word, even though it's an alternative to application to Notepad, but it's not a word. I see Engwe there, Ngwee, which I may end up playing now. Because playing U there just to open up a spot that I'm not going to have the next turn. I still feel like there's probably going to be something through the T in the end that I'm not seeing. Re-2ing, no. Even though no 2 is a word, I don't even know that's a verb. I know you can add an A to Z, but you can't add an E and play renewing there. What do I want to do? Do I want to play Ingwe or do I want to play U? Do I want to blow up Iraq? And likely not have a bingo but score more? Or do I want to go desperate for a bingo? I think I like you better. And now I can see that that was a mistake. Because now I don't have anything that scores anything at all. Although IU is about the worst thing I could have drawn there. Oh, I was gonna say, I think Guairo was the word, but he put an N there, so it would have to end in N to hit that spot. Alright. I guess a guide. This is really looking bad. I know with a T instead of an N, that's Hetaira, Hetaira, but I don't see anything in that. Any bingos? I could play Hod, AN, and Ha, where if I luck into an S or a blank, I could do that. But honestly, maybe playing He and Ha there would be even better, opening up several spots. Go bold and see if I can luck into anything that can make me come back, which I mean if I play, that opens 2 spots. If I play conventionally, I obviously won't. And there are still S's, T's, and blanks left that would make it likely to bingo. That only scores 1 point less, although he's going to score an awful lot and block all my spots, most likely. Alright. Alright, I have Odorine and Notaire. And do I have 2 spots? Once he blocks both of the obvious spots. I don't know that I do. And I didn't even draw a bingo. This is really embarrassing. Although not anything less than I expected. Oh, I know anti-rape's a word, but none of those P's are open. Alright, what can I open that he might be less likely to block? AIS seems like a hard thing to block, and no, our AIS is a word. And he can block it, but it would be somewhat hard to block and not give me a chance to snap back. Okay. Actually, it looks like he drew all four S's in both of the blanks. So, no, I just drew an S, but too late to do anything with it. But yeah, I mean, that was not going to be my win, although I'm sure there's some obvious bingos that would have made it closer. Do I want to see if I can luck into some kind of bingo? Oh, with all those A's left, I could be very likely to draw Various and Savior. If I drop an F somewhere, that is something to maybe think about doing, although drop the delta, block the spot, obviously. Or do I just want to... There's no way I could play an F and have two spots for Various and Savior. If I dropped an I, could I have two spots for Favors with a U? Yes. But how many He can still block both those spots by playing something through the O there, but it's fairly hard for him to block both of my spots for favors. That was a likely setup and difficult to block, but he will. It's not that difficult to block. All he just has to do is play there. Well, that's basically what I expected.